Who is TEN.SENSE? TEN.SENSE is it's a producer. He's a DJ. It's more than just music. It's about experimenting with new things and doing something that hasn't been tried before, per se. Um, I went to Maryland Institute College of Art. I have a BFA in printmaking, so my expertise isn't even in music per se. I guess I'm more about multiples and putting things together. The bigger picture, the construction, the process, that's what's important to me, just as much as the end result, I guess. I work with Ableton, both in the studio and in my live performances. I prefer it over Serato and turntables. I feel like there's definitely something that you can't compare to as far as, touching vinyl and really feeling the music in that way, but at the same time you lose the ability to really break down what you're working with and do something new to it instead of just letting it play. I don't have to worry about beat matching. I do all my pushes and all of that ahead of time with warping, and it allows me to really get into the effects and the remixing and taking something and making it my own. I guess when I'm working with Ableton, when I set out to make a track, be it a remix or an original, I don't, like most producers, have a very distinct process. I definitely, will generally start with drums or dialing in the synths, but every time it's different. It depends on the song. I approach it in its own way. Every song has its own feeling, its own idea. It deserves its own approach. I synthesize everything from scratch. My synths, my bass, everything I dial in and create from nothing, essentially. A lot of my vocals I do sample, but those are painstakingly cut from something and sliced into something that is new in its own way. Having a BFA, having a background in visual art, allows me to approach making music in a different manner than most, I think. I try to approach it as more of an experience. It's about capturing a moment or an idea or a relationship, an emotion, and putting it on display for the world. Recently, in making music, I've been, having an art background, a visual art background. I spend a lot of time researching and just studying other artists. My big influences recently have been Kanye West as a producer, not a rapper, and Skrillex, Porter Robinson, Heyoka, Subtract, Led Zeppelin, Jack White, Rolling Stones, a little bit of anything and everything. They've been influential in my exploration of merging dubstep and hip hop. I feel like both genres have something to learn from the other, but at the same time have a lot of similarities when you break it down, and together can create something that is equally exciting and high energy, but at the same time more broadly accessible. I guess what all boils down to is I'm a Jakob of all trades.